why are you doing this? What is your why? You know, you need to have a really strong why, because when the going gets tough, you're really going to have to think about why you actually started this business in the first place. Forget about the how, just think why you're doing this, and just do it. Take action every single day. You have to be consistent every day. You have to make those calls. You have to, networking really does work. I found that, you know, my first network was WIBN Women in Business Network. I just jumped in and I thought, oh my goodness, it was a scary thing. And now it's like it's so comfortable that you just do it, and it is amazing. The relationships you build, and the best part is, though, sometimes it's reconnecting with those people a few years later. You'll know what I mean when you're in this for the long haul. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is about taking action. It's about believing in yourself, really believing in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? The passion will come out, especially when you use the products every day, because you'll be able to talk about those products that you use. You know, it might be that you think the tooth gel's amazing. I mean, I've had loads of testimonies about that. But also the skincare, you know, the Infinite skincare, that's been pretty good with some customers. They sometimes like the Sonia, but you know, at the end of the day, you will be able to talk about that. And especially when you plug in the trainings as well. You know, self-belief is so important. They're two different things. You know, you can believe in the products and what you're doing and stuff like that, but if you don't believe in yourself, that will come through. And you have to have the confidence to talk to people. That will come with time. It does take some time, but the more you do these things, the more comfortable you become. But then you have to stretch each time as well with that confidence. But it will build and build and build, and you'll be like talking in front of a whole room of people and you'll feel fine. What I find helpful is, you know, when you prepare your 60 seconds with a lot of networks, you do 60 seconds, or you can do a 10-minute presentation. The more you prepare, the more it will come across well, and you really have to let go when you've done it. Don't think I could have done this or I could have done that, because it's not going to help you really. You just literally got to let go of it, and the more you do that, the more you will do it, and it'll just be automatic. It's like this morning, I did my 60 seconds and I thought, okay, that's great, but actually relax into it, because the more relaxed you are, that comes across too. And I've seen, since I've been doing this, like presentations and speaking publicly and stuff like that, it's funny how you notice when people are so nervous, they're literally shaking, and you feel like going up to them and hugging them, because I can remember that too. But you know, at the end of the day, the more you do it, the more launches you do, the more coffee mornings you do, the more whatever it is to build your business, you know, you'll feel a lot more comfortable. But there's such a lot of motivational things out there. Alan Pease is a really good one. Questions are the answers. Asking questions, bringing people out, open-ended questions. Listening, that's a really good skill to actually have, is listening. Listen more than you talk. You've got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so use your ears more than you use your mouth, because you learn a lot more when you do that. I wasn't a brilliant listener at first, but I've become one, and you know, and that really builds on your business. So keep going, don't give up. And I know that it's challenging at times, but you just got to keep thinking to yourself, I can do this. You have to get up saying that every day. Look in the mirror and say, right, this is the first day, the next, you know, this is the day. You know, you're only given the day, right? So seize the day, and don't think about tomorrow. And the past is the past, it's gone forever. Second before last, don't ever compare yourself to others, because you know, this is your journey. This is nobody else's journey. It's your journey. We are all unique in our journey, and don't ever compare yourself to anyone else, because you know, success means different things to different people, and it will mean a different thing to you too. It's not just about money. It's not just, you know, it's about building solid foundations in your business. You might do that more slowly than another person, but it doesn't really matter. You need to take responsibility for your own life, because it's your life at the end of the day. It's no one else's, and it doesn't matter whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you're whether you've got children. When you take responsibility, everything else kind of falls into place. That's what I found. At the end of the day, when you rely on somebody else for your life, you can rely on your husband or your wife, if for that matter, for their income. But why should you rely on that? At the end of the day, we are all born and we all die on our own. We don't take anybody with us. we don't. And so, at the end of the day, that's what you've got to think about each time, is that, you can give so much in this world, and when you have a purpose and a drive to help others, oh, I tell you, it's just amazing. And when you really believe that you're helping others, and it is quite emotional actually, because it's a great feeling, and it's not an easy path being an entrepreneur, but actually it's really fulfilling if you really believe that you can help people, and when you've seen that you help them either with their health or making some extra money, it's just great. And even when you sell your first products, it's just an amazing feeling, oh my God, somebody's actually bought something from me. I wasn't in traditional sales, I was an accountant, so it's very different, but it's really fulfilling as well.